Bitcoin is right now breaking below this very important range we have been consolidating in for the last 2 days. And on today's update video, I will give a massive update on the Bitcoin price about what we're currently seeing in this chart right now. What is the biggest Bitcoin support that currently is laying below us? And of course, what is that next big move on Bitcoin next after this? So in today's update video, I will be discussing this and the most important chart. So without any further ado, don't forget to once again slap on the like button back above 800 likes. That will be highly appreciated. And with that being said, let me jump straight away in towards the content. And yes, right now on the imminent short term, we're seeing that Bitcoin is indeed breaking below this very important previous box of support that clearly, provided support in the previous times. And right now we broke below it, actually flip this level into resistance and potentially are right now seeing a slight little rejection. And straight away, I already saw some comments on Twitter that people are a little bit worried right now. I still really do not believe that currently we should be worrying all too much on Bitcoin, because yes, if we're looking at the imminent short term on Bitcoin right now, we're still holding this downward sloping previous resistance, which right now flipped into support. And actually, so far, every single time once Bitcoin is retesting this exact level, Bitcoin is still bouncing from it. And as long as we're not breaking below this level, and more importantly, as long as we're not breaking below the 62.1k, this very important previous low in the market right here, I do not really believe that there's an all too big of a reason to be worrying on Bitcoin. And of course, all we're seeing right now is an ever so slight correction after we saw a surge towards the upside with over 15% towards the upside. So all we're seeing right now is an ever so slight correction, and Bitcoin is still just hanging above support. Only on the imminent short term, we're breaking below this very important level right here. But if you're approaching it on the 4-hourly time frame, we're still holding the most important levels of support. And yes, on the 12-hour time frame as well, we are clearly still breaking out of the falling wedge pattern, which is indicating and which means that we are right now still most likely going to be seeing that next big direction for Bitcoin go towards the upside. And yes, right now all we're doing is just waiting before the next move is going to get initiated. So far, we've only seen Bitcoin go a little bit sideways, but looking at the funding rates, they're still negative, but not super negative anymore. And looking at the liquidation heat map, still the majority of the liquidity is laying above us. And with this, I still expect that most likely Bitcoin is going to be going even higher. And actually, while we've been going ever so slightly lower in this most recent correction downwards, we've only seen more and more liquidity being built up above us. And currently, if Bitcoin goes to approximately $70,000, we're going to see more than $10 billion worth of Bitcoin short liquidations. And I think that is going to be inevitably happening. And you can clearly see right here as well, if we're already going up to 67.3k, we're going to see more than $3.1 billion worth of Bitcoin short liquidations. And yes, so far, I have not taken any profits on my trade yet so far, because I really do believe that this trade is going to be going up to $70,000 or $67,000 easily. And those are the targets where I'm going to start cash a little bit here in the market. But now around 62.5k, I believe still that we're quite undervalued and that Bitcoin is still going to be seeing much more significant upside from off this point. So I have not taken any profit yet so far. And I believe that still Bitcoin is going to be bouncing much, much higher from off this point. And yes, if you want to be trading yourself as well, you could currently claim a free $200 trade on Bitcoin or Ethereum. And the nice part about this is that if you want to be claiming this, the only thing you need to do here is go to the link description of today's video, press on this link right here, then you need to sign up an account, deposit $100 in your first 7 days, and boom, you will be getting a free $200 trade on Bybit, which is of course extremely valuable, because if you would have joined me with that free $200 trade, you would have already been up 60% in profit. And of course, with a $100 deposit as well, you would have already made more than $300 for free. So that is actually quite insane. If you're interested in checking it out, make sure to go to the link description of today's video. And yes, if we're looking at the bigger perspective of it all for Bitcoin, I mean, honestly, we are in a bull market. We are clearly in a bull market, and any 20 to 23% correction in this Bitcoin bull market is just going to be an opportunity you want to be embracing with both hands. And that is what I've been doing so far. and that is what I will be continue to be doing as well. So also yesterday I was chatting with some guys which are making very interesting analysis, and he was basically saying that if we were to be coming down towards 61,000 US dollars, it would only be an actual bigger opportunity, because that is a retest he would really like to get. And honestly, if we're going to be coming back towards 61,000 US dollars, I also think it would make an even more bullish scenario if we also bounce from off that point onwards, which I really do believe is most likely going to be happening. So maybe I'm going to be even opening up bigger positions once Bitcoin is going to come down towards that level. I don't really think I'm going to be doing so, but potentially if I see the Bitcoin reaction being very strong, I'm going to be doing so. But yeah, honestly, Bitcoin is just still looking very good. I've said this several times before. I mean, right now we're just seeing the history repeat once again. We're in the beginning stage of the next Bitcoin bull market. The halving just happened. So I don't really believe that there's a big reason to be panicking on the market right now, even though people are saying, but oh, we're seeing the triple top happening on Bitcoin. Should we be worried? I mean, honestly, no, not really. I mean, yes, it is likely to see a slight little rejection from this point, but it's just going to be a matter of time before we're going to be actually breaking above it and absolutely crush through this level. And on the weekly time frame as well, we're still seeing that Bitcoin create a massive Bitcoin weekly hammer candle, which is of course also looking quite bullish if you would ask me. And all we're seeing right now is an ever so slight small correction. This is nothing what we have been seeing so far. So I don't really believe that there's a big reason to be panicking on the market right now. This was definitely a little bit of a shorter update video, but if you did enjoy this video, don't forget to slap on the like button on today's update video, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace out. Goodbye.